This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shoshina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology holding its 22nd annual graduation and prize-giving ceremony of the Technical Cadets Corps program on Grand Bahama Island at a Social Affair Convention Center. Italia Hall was there. 32 students from the various schools on Grand Bahama participated in the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology 22nd Annual Technical Cadets Corps graduation and prize-giving ceremony on Thursday evening. The theme, Together We Can Build Our Nation Through Technical Education. Assistant Director of the program, Bishop Joseph Hall, says he has seen major growth over the years.
We have engineering science in the program. We have electronics. We have auto mechanics, we have engineering drawing, we have construction technology, we have computer technology, and the likes.
Executive Director Foster Dorset says it's important for parents to get their children involved as there are many opportunities.
We have a number of scholarships that are offered to some of the students based on their performances over the past 3 years, and they're in this program for 3 years. It's an outreach program that has been very, very successful. We have a number of key persons working in the industry who came up through this program.
The former assistant director, the late George Wilkinson, was recognized for all of his contributions to the program. Guest speaker of the event was the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville. He says it's important for the youth to maximize all of the gifts and talents that God has blessed them with.
And so I'm so pleased that many of our young people are choosing careers in industry that would not only be very instrumental in the growth and development of our island, but would also be very well-paying jobs in the future.
He's encouraging more companies to come on board.
I appeal to others to invest in the development of programs that would further prepare young Grand Bahamians to play a more active role in agriculture, the industrial sector, the manufacturing sector, and other very technical and vocational areas in our economy.
The graduates then went up to receive their awards, with Tate Adderley of Tabernacle Baptist Academy and Kaya Shepherd of St. George's High School receiving special awards. Italia Hall, ZNS Network News. The 2017 general election less than 2 weeks away, and candidates are kicking their campaigning efforts into high gear. Tonight, residents are voicing their opinions on the advertising methods and sharing their hopes for Grand Bahama in the near future. Here's our Megan Shepherd.
Political posters line the streets of Grand Bahama, while commercials flood your airwaves and television sets. These campaigning methods all geared toward exposure in the hopes of gaining support from voters. Here on Grand Bahama, residents have mixed views on the advertisement methods. One resident says she believes the posters are an asset.
I think it is important. I think by doing it like that, I think it giving the candidates more, more outlook or more exposure.
On the other hand, Quentin Dean says posters make no difference in his decision-making.
The hype about the political thing is not for me. I know in my heart what I'm to do and when I'm to do that. So all the ecstatic stuff that's going on is not, I'm not impressed by it, and I'm not one to be out there involved in it either.
First-time voter Makia Cephas says she understands the purpose of advertisement, but she is still waiting on the face-to-face interactions with candidates.
This is my first election. I'm actually excited, but as for my constituency, I've yet to see any candidates. I would like to see them with the question of why should I give them a chance, which make them the better party, and what can they do going forward, rather than hearing what the other party didn't do in times past, but what is their plans and how they plan to move forward.
And whether or not the advertisements make a difference is yet to be confirmed. Despite the hype, residents say they are looking forward to some major action on Grand Bahama following the election process. Megan Shepherd, ZNS Network News.
Thank you, Megan. Well, the Democratic National Alliance holding its first major political event in Grand Bahama on Thursday night. There, the leader of the party along with the candidates for Grand Bahama were in attendance. Italia Hall reports.
Just vote for
Supporters of the Democratic National Alliance attended the mass rally on Thursday night in the parking lot of Baines Plaza downtown Freeport. The group cheered on the 4 candidates for Grand Bahama as they shared their future plans for the various constituencies. Leader of the party, Branville McCartney, says the DNA has a plan designed to make Grand Bahama the magic city that it was, and they will provide a better life for residents.
Better life for Bahamians means the right to dissenting opinions without the fear of victimization. A better life for Bahamians means political leaders who not only respect the will of the people, but serve the needs of the people rather than their own needs.
McCartney also addressed the ongoing controversy surrounding the status of the DNA.
You may have heard some people say that a vote for the DNA is a vote for the PLP, or that a vote for the DNA is a vote for the F&M. That's what they said last election. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to remind you tonight that a vote for the DNA is a vote for the DNA. It is a vote for a better life.
This supporter explained why the DNA will get his vote on May 10th.
Grand Bahama has been suffering for the last 10 to 15 years, and I want to see a change. As a taxi driver, I want to see a change in Grand Bahama.
While this supporter says he's pleased with the amount of people that turned out.
The support here tonight was excellent to me. And if you look at it, you have a lot of Bahamians that don't want to be victimized. So a lot of people that won't come out. So election day, that's what matters. Who go in that booth, where you mark your X, that's what matters. Rallies doesn't vote. People vote, not rallies.
It's Halia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us, there's more news right after this.